Congratulations, you are the winner.
Uh, hello, 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 hello. Hello, are we good? How are we? Are we all right? Hiya, Green Gremlin number one. How's your Friday? Good stuff. Let me just put this down a little bit in my lugs. That's fine. Are you good, Kerry? Have you had a good week? Well done in grabbing first there. Welcome in 16. Welcome in Pemmy. Thank you for the lurk, Ren. Appreciate it. Where is my brightness? There we go. Lovely. Is it doing it again? It's been a crap. Yes, I am 100% with you there, Kerry. I have had the week from hell. It's been horrible. I've put an unidentified yellow liquid in my lovely new cup. Indeed. Let's hope it's not pee. The man has booked his survey on our house. I see. This is interesting. This always cracks me up because in Scotland, you have to do it the other way around. If you're selling a house, you have to do the survey and make it available to the people who want to buy it. Because you have to prove that the house is fit for purpose, basically. So you have to organise the guy to survey it, and then hello, Kay. Yeah, you have to sort the guy out to come round, and then that goes in the home report. Yeah, and the home report is then available to any potential buyer, so they know exactly what they're getting into, and they can't sort of back out because they said, "Oh, I don't understand that." So it's good, but it pushes the cost of that back on the seller, which I think was about, I don't know, it was several £100 anyway. I think it was about £900 or something like that. Can't quite remember. It's 3 years ago since I sold the house, so I can't quite remember how it went. But yeah, it's definitely a seller's thing in Scotland. But I think the whole system in Scotland's slightly easier anyway. Or slightly more robust in favour of the seller. You can't get gazumped in Scotland, basically. As soon as you've said yes, that's the contract formally signed. And you just have to get on with it. So there you go. But hopefully things will work their way through, Kerry, and you can get to some sort of resolution. I take it you're no further forward in finding the house that you want to go to. We'll soon be getting it. Hello, Grim. We'll soon be getting to summer holidays, and people won't be selling houses that much. But yeah, it's fairly shooting past. But yes, it's been a horrible. There's one I'm considering, but it needs a lot of work. Nice area, though. Well, if it's going to be the forever home, then why not? Let's do a bit of work. Put your own stamp of authority or whatever it is on it, and you'll never have to think about it again. Yeah, it's been a horrible week. I had Monday off, which was great. Nice. Last public holiday in the UK for several months. So all good from that point of view. But then I got scammed basically by, why is that going round and round in circles? That's not what we want to happen. Stupid Spotify. I really can't stand Spotify where it defaults to repeating and repeating and repeating. It annoys the hell out of me that it does that. Who wants, if you've got a playlist, who wants to listen to the same song over and over and over again and at the start of your playlist? That's mad. Absolutely mental. Anyway, enough of my concerns, worries, and gripes. As I say, I got to a point by Tuesday, I was ready to throw myself off the top of the house. I've been in bed and asleep for 11 o'clock every night this week because I've just been so exhausted with what's been happening in work. It's been hell. But I'm very glad it's all over. And I have got all the bits and pieces that were causing me stress out of the way. So I can start next week feeling a bit more relaxed until the next lot of stress comes along, I suppose. But yes, that's that's part of the reason why I didn't stream on Wednesday, because I was just like, because Pemmy got here first, Pissy. That's why. Hello, Pissy, by the way. Yeah, Pemmy got here first and stole Green Gremlin #1 from you. And technically, I suppose, Pemmy was in the stream before you were. We've been over this because you're poo. Yeah, hello, Pemmy, who is allegedly here and stole first, indeed. Yeah, so if we're tracking it back, then yeah, absolutely, Pemmy was here before. So how's everyone else's week been? Has it been, well, Kerry has had a bad week. I have had a bad week. Anyone else had a bad week? Grim, how goes the coding? You've been very quiet on the coding front. In fact, you've been very quiet in general. I have not heard from Ku. I haven't seen Kuwu. I haven't heard anything from Kuwu. I had a stressful start of the week, but it ended quite nice. Good. Not the worst week. Yes, you have been. I did like your picture in Wade's Discord, where you were saying that the guy that you'd done the tutorial with wasn't that impressed. You look kind of burst, to be honest. Had an electric guitar lesson today. Whoa, cool. When did you start playing the electric guitar? Or have you played electric guitar for a while and then thought it was time to get a lesson? Cool is doing fine. If she kidnapped me to make sure I drink water, I see. Yes. I just haven't seen much of you in Wade's Discord or thereabouts. So yes, what has brought the electric guitar lesson on, Pissy? I've practiced classical guitar for a couple of years. Not very much practice, but been having fun. I see. This is how I started. Way back when I was bugging my mother and father to buy me an electric guitar, they said, okay, but you need to learn how to play the guitar first. So they said, we can get you lessons. We know a man who does lessons. And here is an acoustic guitar. And you go to lessons with acoustic guitar, see how you get on. And if you enjoy it, we'll get you an electric guitar, which I'm fairly convinced, now that I look back on it, was just a ruse. Knowing that I really wanted to play electric guitar, I think they kind of put me along there and said, learn that first. Knowing that I'd be like, I don't want to learn this. This is not what I want to be getting on with. And I think after a couple of months, I was like, nah, this is not for me. This is just like constant practice of scales and stuff like that. That sucks. This is when I was about 11. And it took me to 16, good number, when I got my first proper job for the summer holidays, to save up enough money to buy my own electric guitar. And, you know, to prove them wrong in wonders, not that I was desperately trying to prove them wrong, but I never stopped playing that guitar for about 3 years, 3 or 4 years to be fair, maybe even longer, 4 or 5 years. I know we're kind of headed back into the same conversation, but it's been about a decade since I last played it properly in anger. So, but I'm glad you're learning the proper muting techniques and stuff. That's good. I am self-taught basically. I've either watched good guitar players. Anger is a wonderful motivation. Yeah, I've just watched guitar players either on video or live and picked up hints and tips here and there and read guitar magazines and stuff. I've never actually sat down with an electric guitarist and learned how to play it properly. But the game I was working on was boring. So I'm coming up with a more fun game because the game was boring. You said that. Making it was boring. So I'm making something more fun. Okay. How to invert a sentence completely in the frame of one sentence. You could have stopped at the game I was working on was boring. But yes, thank you for that very comprehensive update, Grim, on why your game was boring and why you're not doing it anymore. But I suppose you've learned things from it. That's what you can take away from that. That in making boring game, you have learned things that you can take to the non-boring game and do something with it. So, was it fun or... Pissy is helping me when I get stuck on something. Well, that's very gracious of Pissy. Well done, Pissy. Grim, you'll be getting his consultancy fee notice through, but anytime soon. You'd better start saving. Nothing comes for nothing in this life, you know. I hear he's expensive. Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah, very expensive. The best. Grim's trying to shove the code back through the internet now. I never got it. The packets all got lost somewhere. Well, that's good though. He is a senior coder. Yeah, that's why he's more expensive. I take it that wasn't a was that a dig? Are you saying that Pussy's old? That's terrible. He's helping you. Shocking. Imagine doing that. That's awful. Stop reminding people how old he is. Do you see? There you go. There we are. So it's it's been a bit of a mixed week. I have not really enjoyed this week in terms of work. It's dominated my week too much, which I never particularly like. And yeah, I've sort of crawled to the line tonight, and I was in two minds as to whether A, I would stream, and B, what I would actually stream. I did think about doing Expedition 33 because I am now in deep in danger territory. Just about the whole world has finished that game, and I still just coming to the end of Act 2, and I've got the whole of Act 3 still to go. So the chances of me getting to the end of that without getting spoiled are becoming slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. But I'm doing pretty well so far, so we'll see where we get to. But I might play that on Sunday night. I'll just see. What I do want to do, probably off stream, is I want to, because I stopped in the overworld last time, I want to go back and do a couple of little bits and pieces. Hello, Wade. How are you? Did you enjoy Out of Sight? I was lurking, but obviously I didn't really want to watch because I want to play that game. But because I don't get anything on Lurkit or Keymailer, I need to wait until I can, buy that game. And I'm not buying the game at full price. I refuse to buy games at full price because I know they'll come down in price reasonably quickly after launch, which is probably not a good idea. But I was so surprised I got the key. Well, I mean, it was over 20 consecutive viewers. So your average viewers needed to be over 20. But I have, because I've been playing Expedition 33 so much and nobody turns up to that, my average has dropped to about 17 now. Viewers, so it's I am now failing the litmus test to get these free games. Not that I ever really got anything from Lurkit anyway, but I now don't even pass the entry system. So, and I do think I still honestly do believe that even though they don't let you in through the door until you get like 250 followers or whatever, I am convinced they don't even look at giving you anything until you've broken 1,000, or very close to it, at least 750, because I just never get anything. I don't even get demos anymore. Absolutely nothing. Which is a bit of a pain in the bum. And Keymailer, I'm convinced I haven't actually connected something in Keymailer properly because I have never got a sniff of anything on Keymailer either, despite the fact that I rattle in sort of 15, 20 requests for things ahead of and after releases of stuff, but I never get anything from it. I get far better traction from actually chasing devs on Twitter or Blue Sky. Honestly, I'd send their support. Well, that's a good idea. What I do get a lot of is offers from, I get a lot of stuff through from terminals. That's far more productive in terms of people offering me things. 90% of the stuff they offer, I'm not in any way interested in, I have to say. But there is one. There's a Next Fest coming up is it next Friday? I say I never get anything through terminals. Yeah, I kind of get a load of emails saying this game's coming out, or this game's going to Kickstarter, or this is going to this, or this is going to that. But every now and again, do you get offers from sugar daddies? I'm sick of them on TikTok. I don't use TikTok or Instagram, so I never get anything through there. But terminals, I tend to get loads and loads of emails telling me about upcoming games. Every now and again, I get somebody, and there was a guy this week actually. There's, I think Next Fest starts next week. Don't quote me on that. It might be the week after, but I think it might be next week. At the back end of next week. And there's a game that's coming out, which is, it's not really in my wheelhouse, but it interested me when I saw it. It's called Fresh Tracks, and it's a skiing game. But it's a kind of rhythm-based skiing game. If you if you can kind of think of Beat Saber on skis with an element of Hades, which sounds absolutely mental. but that's kind of what it looks like. Um, did you ever play Sayonara Wild Hearts? Did anybody in chat ever play Sayonara Wild Hearts, which was a fantastic music-based game that came out maybe 3, 4, 5 years ago? It was beautifully done, and it had an amazing soundtrack. If anybody likes the band Churches, then they didn't do the soundtrack, but the music in it is very, very Churches adjacent. So the soundtrack of the game is stunningly good, and I just used to play the soundtrack over and over and over again. But it's good. And this guy, basically the PR for Fresh Tracks, reached out to me through terminals and said, "Do you want to play the demo as part of the Next Fest thing?" Which I went back and said, "Yeah, it actually did catch my eye. I wouldn't mind doing it." And they basically said if I enjoy playing the demo, then they would give me a key for the full game. I think he was also chuffed at finding a fellow Ghost fan because they'd gone onto my profile on Twitch. And the guy was like, "Oh, I can't believe I found a fellow Ghost fan out in the wild. I'm going to see them next month." So that that Ghost hoodie has opened so many doors for me. The number of people that say, "Whoa, Ghost fan," it's kind of mental. It's just one of these things. I don't know why, but it seems to trigger things in people's heads. So that's good. So yeah, I'll definitely be playing that. But you can expect whenever Next Fest starts, you can expect me to start playing a lot more demos. But I decided that I'd play some demos tonight because we haven't played demos for a while. I was going to play Expedition 33, and then I thought I might play Among the Whispers again. It's been patched about 5 times since we played it last week. But I realised that's a slow burn as well. So I thought, let's play something. We haven't played demos for a while, so I've had 2 or 3 of them kicking about that caught my eye, that I thought, I'd be as well. I really want to have a look at this because I don't know what the full game will be like, but these are sort of interesting to me. One of them is very PS1 looking, which I'm slightly concerned about because I think it's got proper PS1 tank controls. So that could be an absolute hoot. Not by design. It's been a while since I've seen some good. Yeah. I'll tell you one that you should have a look at. Not the tank controls, indeed. I'll tell you one you should have a look at. I played it in October last year, which I think was part of a Next Fest. And Insim played it this week. It was the first time he'd actually come across it. But it was an absolute banger of a demo. It's called Hail to the Rainbows. Wade, you should definitely have a look at that. It's stunningly good. It looks so good. I can't wait for that full. Yeah, Hail to the Rainbows. We played it, as I say, as part of the Next Fest in October last year, I think it was, and yeah, I kind of want to play it again in one respect, but there's other ones I want to play before that. So the first one we'll play is called Phase Zero, and that's the PS1 looking one with the tank controls. So as I say, that could be unintentionally hilarious as I walk into things backwards and forwards and get eaten by zombies because I can't control the tank. The second one I want to play is called the Wellmonts Case, and that just looks very interesting. And then the third one is a Japanese one, which is I can't say this, Niraya of, and it's kind of weird. On all the literature, it just says Niraya of, and there's 2 blocks, like squares beside it. So I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean, but it's not like it's got Japanese kanji or anything. It just literally has 2 filled in blocks. So I'm not quite sure what that's all about. But I think that one's slightly longer. I think the first 2 should take round about half an hour, so half hour, 45 minutes. And the last one, I think, takes round about an hour-ish. So we'll see. That Hail to the Rainbows took me about an hour and a half, Wade, just in case you're wanting to know. But I did get stuck for a bit of time. I remember quite clearly getting stuck for about 15 minutes running about the place looking for one specific item. So you'd probably be an hour, hour and a half. I'll probably get stuck too. Yeah, it didn't make it particularly clear. what it was that I was supposed to be looking at. It just was a bit vague. So I think it was some sort of key, but it didn't make it very clear what the key was supposed to look like. I think I was looking for a key. Talking about tank controls, I am making mine with tank controls, but you'll get an option to play in first person as well, because I can't make up my mind, so I'm doing it with that. Sounds good. I do remember that Hail to the Rainbows, though, because I think there was very few people in chat or talking in chat when I was playing it. And I remember Grim and myself going loopy trying to find the thing that I was talking about, the key. We were round and round and round the facility, trying desperately to click on anything that would possibly fit in the thing that it needed to fit in. And in the end, I think I was standing beside it for the majority of the time I was looking for it. It just really wasn't very clear as to what I should be doing. But I've got a vague memory of Grim and myself just, going, oh, there, no, it's not that. Why is it not that? What's that noise? Is it over there? So, memory has been deleted, indeed. Oh, I saw that. Did you see? There's a whole heap of things beginning to happen with Twitch that I'm not 100% up to speed with. I have not been paying much attention to anything this week other than work. But I see there's now a little clips, like a clipboard, not a clipboard, a movie board beside your top clippers. That's interesting, isn't it? Because I am I am second in my own channel for clipping, which is a bit weird. I don't know who the hell's first. Because the vast majority of my clips come through the auto clip or me doing it outside stream. So I'm kind of clip leaderboards for the most view. Oh, the most views. I see. But probably K's ones will be the ones that will be most viewed then, I would imagine. That's quite cool. And then there was something else that Twitch has integrated this. Oh, when you do clip now, I think you can do it within the main window of the stream. So you don't have to, I don't think it, I saw something, I didn't read it terribly hard. But I think it's going to allow you to clip from within the main window of the stream. So you don't have to miss any of it. You can just do whatever you need to do and, save it, and that'll be that. So that'll be cool. 9% of a menace. You're too good, Kerry. You're just too much of a good person. Everybody's trying it now. 33% for 16, 76% for... Yeah, Kerry's an angel. Pissy's 59%. So Wade's leading the way. Close enough, indeed. Yeah, oh, Pissy, there's a new Hannibal single out. New Hannibal song came out today. You should go and listen to it. It is very, very, very good. Yes, run to Spotify now. I was playing it at the very start of the stream, actually. It was the first track that came on as part of the playlist. I can't wait for that band to tour Europe. It really irritates me. They keep going to the States and touring in the States, and they never come to Europe, even as a support act. So I've got everything sort of set to alert to, if they ever cross into European shores, then I'll probably, Spicy Queen reminds me of someone, indeed. Now we've got ads starting in 3 minutes. So I think what we'll do is, I can't think if there's anything. Is there anything more we need to talk about tonight? I'm just trying to think. I'm conscious of yapping, and these demos are going to take a little bit of time to get through. I also need to pee as well. So I will probably go and do that. I'll wait until the ads start anyway, and then we'll go to our Be Right Back screen. And you can play the drop game and see the clips for a bit. And then we'll come back and start the first demo, which, as I say, will be Phase 0. And this is a one-man development team, as far as I understand. At the very most 2, but I think it's a one-man team who's creating a sort of Resident Evil type PS1. Your powers of deduction are unrivaled, indeed. Yeah, they're making a PS1 type survival horror game. So it looks quite cool, as I say. And I really enjoyed Crow Country. when that came out not so long ago. And the other one, was it Hollow Body? I enjoyed that. And there was another one we played as well, which I can't quite remember, which we played a demo of it. There's a clip of it actually where it says this would be a great place to save if it wasn't a demo, which was quite funny, but I can't quite remember what that one was called. I play too many of these things. But yeah, hopefully we shall get be able to control it okay, and it'll be cool. So I've seen some very good write-ups about it, people saying that it really captures the spirit of PS1 survival horror games. So here's fingers crossed. Did the full game ever come out of us on the farm with aliens and chicken? No, not yet. Harvest something, we harvest something, harvest, can't remember. Something about harvesting. It's not come out yet. So we will wait for that to come out. That again, I think that was a one-man development team. So the problem is that a lot of these guys, they put out a demo with something that's really impressive because they want you to wishlist it. And when you wishlist it, it becomes, you know, if they can get a lot of popularity or whatever, they catch a bit of momentum, and, you know, they're liable to get a bit more money to do the dev stuff. But then it takes them even longer to do the actual game. So no, it wasn't that one. It was We Harvest Sorrows or something. We Harvest Sorrows, or I can't remember what it was. It didn't have a corn maze. Yeah, that one was good as well, indeed. Right, we're about to hit the ads. Watch the clips, do the drop game, and I'll be back in 1.5 minutes after I have peed. We Harvest Shadows, that's the very fella. Yes, well done, Wade. Thank you. Uh-oh. Absolutely brilliant. Shocking. So sussy, so sussy. What the heck? Oh, okay. Contusions on a humerus. It's not funny, that is it? Oh God, that was the worst dad joke ever. That's a good one for David. You can put that one in the game. Pin photos to the photo board. I'll give you that one for.
That's a watering cans. It happens to the best of us, Herbert. Just last week he swindled my wine with a wet dream. Keep your eyes peeled. Head on a swivel.
Good job.
And a Johnny on your button. Well done. Well done. Right, let's jump across here. Right. Phase 0. I play this with my controller, I think, maybe. Camera be super hot. This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore.
Listen, you idiot.
Thank you so much. Phase 0. Right. Okay. 2 seconds. That should go up a little bit again, I think. Maybe there. Wow. Right, let's go.
Phase 0.
Phase 0. So it's very, excuse me, very resi coded. Can you hear it okay? Didn't know we were going back to 2009. This is going to be good. Can you hear the game okay? Yup. Good, good, good. Oh. Yeet, indeed. Maybe no. Oh! Don't look, everybody. Saw his pants. Press to move forward. Okay, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Whoa, dude. This is pretty cool already. Go through the window. Indeed, yes. Uh-oh. Hang on a sec. Whoa, 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 whoa. Because I can't use this. I need to go that way. And that way, and that way, and then that way. Okay. Oh, exit the window. Oh, here we go. I just cannot use tank controls. Okay, standard pump action shotgun. Take. Picked up shotgun. Oh! Nobody look. That woman has unfortunately fallen with her legs wide open. Let's get out of here fairly quickly. Oh, I see a polygon. Yeah. Because you're watching in 180p or whatever, 160p. Right, let me try and get to grips with this. This is going to be so hilarious because I am so bad with tank controls. The sheets are a mess. Wonder what happened to the patient. Is that blood on the pillow? Okay, is there anything else to inspect? Medical equipment looks expensive and broken. Must have happened during the fight. It's 360 actually. Okay, okay. Grim pushing out the boat tonight. Grim's going for the full 360. Righty. Hold X to run. Okay, I'm not going to be doing much running. I don't think. Until I certainly get used to these controls. The door is locked. There's a card reader. Okay. Are you dead? Yes. Bleeding out. Okay. The vending machine is blocking the way. It looks like the elevator got stuck in the basement. I like the feet sound. That's cool. The fact that it does actually sound like bare feet on the tiles. I think I'm going to be sick. Okay. Never mind the fact that you're walking through pools of blood. Ooh! Damn it. Oh, good grief. I'm dead. More through the fact that I can't actually control where I'm going. There's an insurance plan, a card, and a letter here. Okay. Mr. Guy, illegible because of blood. As your employer, I hereby provide the details of your insurance under the name illegible, Flint Peak Docks. Unfortunately, I need to point out that this has been the third time your negligence caused a work-related accident. As such, illegible, terminate your contract with Flint Peak Docks. Please report to your workers' quarters at your earliest convenience to begin your relocation from the premises. Okay. Close. Take. Okay. I don't have any Right, okay. What am I supposed to do if I don't have any ammo? And we're back here again. Okay, so let's good grief. Okay. Take. Yes. Right. Start flailing arms, right. Indeed. Right, so let's not go and shoot that guy yet. Oh. That's interesting. Look. Ah, that guy's actually lying in a pool of blood. But he's not. He's still alive. He's moving. Interesting. Right, let's go in here with a full set of ammo. Oh! Dude! Right, is everybody dead? Can I just get on with life now, please? Thank you. I love the way they die. That's proper legs akimbo. Okay, hang on a minute. Wait. I remember someone lying here earlier. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Take. Okay, nice. Press B. Yes, okay. Let's... right, okay, so we've got that. Is there anything else to pick up here and check? The machine's offline. My memory's fuzzy. Was this bed in this room before? I don't know. Have we been in this room before? Do you know? Okay, so we're now going up the way. Do we need to shoot this? I don't think we need to shoot this guy. The door is locked. Yeah, let's use the key card. Nice. Sweet. There's first aid there.
Hey, you there? I see you.
Okay.
Hello?
Guy.
Listen, the elevator's stuck.
Uh-huh.
You need to use the stairs.
What?
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm an employee here. I'm trapped in the basement.
What is going on here?
Try to reach the exit. I'll see you there.
Wait, Shit.
Right. Never mind all that nonsense. Get me to that first aid right now. A first aid kit. Yes! Restore health. Nice. Okay, there must be more ammo in here. Please, Lord, let there be more ammo in here. The TV has no signal. Shouldn't there be an emergency broadcast? Who's this dude? Who cares? We've got ammo. Picked up shotgun ammo. Let's fire that into the shotgun. Ooh, what's this? Signs of a struggle. A fight broke down here. Okay. No. Okay. The doors are blocked. Found 4F evacuation plan. Nice. Okay. This is cool. For a single man development team. I know it's derivative, but at the same time, it's pretty impressive. I've got 3 bullets left in my shotgun. That doesn't look good. This person isn't moving yet. It seems like they are sleeping. Press X to doubt. Medical miracle. Agnes Hopkins, 68, suffered from lymphoma and had been in a coma for 4 years. In search of the new treatment options, she was transferred to the newly added oncology wing at Flint Peak Hospital, where she miraculously woke up early on the morning of December 12th. I didn't know where I was. All I knew was how good I felt, said Hopkins. There are now 7 patients who have miraculously come out of a coma in the last 2 weeks. Interesting. Medical added to files. Never mind that. We need to add shotgun shells. Loads of them to files. To equipment. Give me shotgun shells. So many empty hospital beds. It freaks me out. Okay, where are you coming from? Anybody down this end? Oh, I can't move from that end. Okay. Okay. Shh. Be very, very quiet. Okay. I'm trying to save my ammo. I don't know whether I'm supposed... Oh, yeah. Let's go down to the basement, because this is where our guy's probably going to be. He said he was trapped in the basement. Ooh. You awake? Alive? Dead? No. Okay. Dude. Somebody needs to give me a shotgun. What's that? Is that just a bit of lighting on the banister? This is cool, though. Despite the fact I can't control it. Damn it. Of course we'd need a key card. It's locked. To open during an emergency, retrieve a shutter crank from the janitor. You love it so fat. Okay. Where be the janitor? I take it the janitor is somewhere round about here. Okay, we're not getting through there. I also love it when it's so fast. There's a card reader. Can we use the card reader? Card reader. Ooh, and it actually works in a second location. 10 out of 10, best game, game of the year. A key card that works in more than one location. What the hell is that? Calibrating the X-ray machine. To properly calibrate the device, the technician must pay attention to 3 elements. Contrast. Key. Oh, don't tell me I'm going to have to do some wild thing with an X-ray machine. 16. Allows for an image that differentiates between tissues. Higher values reduce the image contrast. If the value is too high, the final image may appear scattered. You think I know how to use the X-ray machine? Yes. You work in a hospital. Just the same way I know how I know how to I just look at the pretty pictures, okay. Press button, receive bone picture. Yeah, that's it. This value, AO, I was going to say ooh. This value measures how much radiation is detected by the sensor. If the value is too low, the image will be noisy. If the value is too high, the image may become oversaturated. So we're obviously going to have to skip step 2, hide from death laser. Yeah, that always makes me laugh when you see these things on like hospital programs. You're about to get an x-ray. You stand there and I'll fire this thing at you, but don't just wait a minute until I get behind this lead and then I'll fire it at you so long as I don't get hit. Okay. If the value is too low, it won't penetrate soft tissues. If the value is too high, it won't capture any tissues. Penetration depth is determined by the product of KVP and MA values. So we're obviously going to have to match waves or something like that. Ensure that the patient does not receive excessive radiation exposure. Well, to be fair, whatever's in there at the moment deserves to receive excessive... The funnier part is when they use the portable machine and shout X-ray in the middle of a room and everyone starts running. Yeah. Wait! Image corrupted. Okay. Please calibrate the X-ray emission. How do you know what you're supposed to be looking for? It doesn't move. Oh, okay. I get it, it's moving. I've checked the penetration of every X-ray. I thought that was moving. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to do anything with this right now. Okay, so saturation, I can't remember what saturation was. Right, how do I... Files. Hospital. X-ray. So contrast is KVP and saturation is ME. Oh, okay. So the one I didn't check is the one I need. Hospital. X-ray. Penetration depth ensures a clear image. If the value is too low, it won't penetrate soft tissues. Penetration depth is determined by the product of KVP and ME values. So technically, if the ME and KVP are correct, but it's saying the contrast and saturation are both fine. So why is the penetration low? Seems sus. Okay. Okay. Let's take that up to 50 and that up to as far as it will go. Saturation is now too high. So take that down to oh no. Take that down to 75. Yes. Scan finished. X-ray room unlocked.
Good job.
Good job, chat. Well done. Pat in the back for all of us. Do I really want to unlock this thing though? Have you seen what's in there? I don't think I want to be unlocking the... In fact, the door's locked. The door's unlocked. Okay. Whoa, that's a big chicken. Chimkin. Ooh. It'll be fine. Occupation. Logan Jones, hospital janitor. Okay. Caucasian male found unconscious with several growths on head and torso. This is the janitor. Okay. Thick. I can't even see that. Ultrasound inconclusive. Proceed to X-ray as a metal foreign object was discovered prior to the MRI procedure. Okay. Where is the... Is this thing breathing? The bed is missing a... Of course the bed's missing a wheel. Dude, where's the metal thing? Did nobody think to just put the metal thing that they discovered in the MRI machine somewhere that I could find it? Because that's probably the thing I'm looking for. Yes. You found the second floor evacuation plan. Okay. I'm in that corridor. Right. So the wheel... The crank... I need the crank. So it's saying the crank is... Does that mean the crank's up the stairs? Do you think? And then the wheel is... in here? Is the wheel actually in here? Map. Where's the map? Okay, so the wheel goes that. It's looking for a wheel in the X-ray room. So we need to find the thing first. Now, there's a guy out here, isn't there? See, this is why I don't really like survival horror. Right, so I'm now in there. So I need to... Ah, right, it's saying I need to find... That's... I think the crank's what we need to find. But I don't know where we're going to find it. I can't move it like that. Okay, fine. Okay, understand. You don't have to keep telling me. I know I'm a bit stupid, and I know I keep going back and doing the same thing over and over again. But one of the times it might actually work. Okay, so there's obviously nothing in here. So do we need to go back up the way? No, hang on a minute. Have we been right the way down to the very bottom here? Oh, there's more. Storage. We can get into. Great. Thanks. Love that for me. That's locked as well. That's locked. Oh, now. That was cool. Of course we can get into the toilets. Sir? Could you not be... Oh, no way. A mirror. A working mirror, dudes. Yes. Look, an actual working mirror in a game. Yes. Right. Oh, we're still on caution. Let's heal. Yes. Right. So we're up to good speed now. Ads. It seems the stall is empty. The stall is locked. It's all right, Grim. I will. Nothing will happen. It says it's occupied. Okay. I don't want to waste ammo trying to blast the door because the door's never going to open just with me blasting it. Right, okay, that's... Right, let's go back out here. So we're here. MRIs. Ooh, now, do we think the actual thing will be in the MRI zone? Something else is going to be in here though, isn't it? Uh-huh. Dude! The magnet is too strong. I can't pull anything off the machine. Great! And of course, in order to turn the machine off, I'll need to go in here. That's not great. Okay, this is not good. I know there's first aid in there, but I'd rather not. Oh, damn. Heal. Okay. Turn the MRI machine off. Yes. Yes. Okay. Offline. Nice. Get looped, sucker. Take. I've got a gun. Wheel. Nice. Take. What was that? What's the other thing there? Ammo. Nice. Even better. Beautiful. I'd be much happier if I could find somewhere to save, mind you. Okay, so we're going back up here. Hips don't lie. Well, I'm just working on the premise that last time I got killed, I went right back to the very start. Right, okay. I can't move it. Yes, yes, yes. Bed wheel. Use. Okay, I used bed wheel. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen now, but we'll try. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to have to switch the... I'm going to have to switch the MRI on again. Oh god. Oh god! Really? Are you kidding me on? Why I can't use my gun? Dude! Dude! I literally cannot pull the gun off my back. Oh, it unequipped my gun when I was pushing the thing. How the hell was I supposed to know that? Right, at least they've all started chatting to each other now. Chimkin guy can go in there. Hello, Tsunami. How are you? Right. I need to. Do I need to shove this guy further in? Do I need to unequip this? Unequip. Right. Okay. Can I do this? No, I can't do that. Why not kill the zombie in there? Yeah, I know. I was just equipment. I don't appreciate the music trying to freak me out. Right, are you getting back up again? Probably. But you'll probably wait until I'm standing beside you before you decide to get back up again. Start the MRI machine. Yes. Is the patient the only person in the machine room? Yes. Are there any metal objects left in the machine room? No. Does the patient feel comfortable? Yes. Turn the MRI machine on. Yes. Oh, shoot. One of those questions may not have been answered correctly. Oops. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I've actually installed MRI machines in a past life. What's going on with this guy now? Okay. A liar you are. Yes, we'll have that. Take. Picked up shutter crank. Right, the only issue here is there's going to be a load of... dudes out here. Hello, stinker. Ah! Ah! I knew that was going to happen. Ah. Pain in the butt. Right, do I just keep going? I think that the thing here is that I just need to keep going. Once I'm out, I don't stop. I just keep going. I have. It's especially stinky. If you give me 2 seconds. Let's keep going. Oh, no! Go away! Go away! Let me get through here. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go. Let me get through. I don't honestly see how I'm going to get out of this situation. Oh, bum. I haven't equipped the gun as usual. Right, equipment. Equip. In fact, let's just use this. Okay, you go down. Yes. Is the patient the only person in the machine? Yes. Are there any metal objects left in the machine? No. Does the patient feel comfortable? Yes. Yes. Bang. Right, okay. So that's that. So I've got 5 shotgun shells left, but I've got very little health. So it seems a bit mad that there's all these things out here. I mean, okay. I know I'm not good at these type of games, and I know I'm struggling a little bit with the controls, but slightly against the odds here. Especially when you need 2 shells to take them all down. It's almost impossible, this. There's just not enough room. No, not that way. This way. Right. Is that everybody nuked here? Right. I've got no more I've got no more ammo at this point, which is a bit of a bummer because I think everything else is yes. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Boom. Crash, bang, wow. Right. So that's that. I've got that. And then there's nothing else here. There's nothing else for me to pick up. So whatever I've now got. Damn it! Oh, come on! I don't know. Shells left. I mean, you literally cannot do this. And now it's bitten my leg. Right, so they're all gone. And I don't think I've got any more. I don't think I've got any more shells left. Which means I'm going to have to do the bit in here without any shells, which could be a bit dubious, to be fair. I'm going to have to try and loop this guy. Hang on a minute, wait till I see if I've got any. No, I've got no more shells. So this has to be done without shells. Yes. Is it only pretty? Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Boom. Okay, done. Right. Out. Looped. Beautiful. Woof. Right. Which doesn't really help matters terribly much, but we can at least get out of here now. Because I've got... I don't have any... Oh, hang on a minute. Whoa. There must be some... There's something in here. Go away. Right, okay, so there's... Ah. Hang on a minute. Whoa. That looked like a skeleton. Health. Beautiful. Heal. Yes. Nice.
Good job.
Right, give me some ammo now. Please give me some ammo. Be nice. Somebody down here must have had ammo. Ah, damn. I don't think I'm going to be able to sneak past her. Damn it! Oh my god. Banshee wants to collaborate with me? Why does she want to collaborate with me? Really? I don't think so. I think she must have hit the wrong button. That was the last taste of her life, your feet. Well. Oh, there's a security guy. He must have ammo. Beautiful. Take. Why would you want... I don't know. Somebody go into Banshee's stream and tell us she's drunk. That I can't collaborate on Night Train because I don't own it. Oh, shotgun shells. Take. She's supposed to be playing Night Train with Dan and Kyle tonight. Okay. Right, okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait. Let's just have a quick look at that map. Damn it. Items. Yes. Map. Right, so... why haven't I investigated 203? Why can't I get into 203? I thought I knew she must. Oh, okay. Assume the position. I suppose that's what you're supposed to do there. You're supposed to jink in and out of the. Did we find anything in the toilet? I can't remember whether we found. Ah, we found shotgun shells in the toilet, didn't we? Ah, but we don't get them anymore. We've already had them. Okay, so the ammo doesn't respawn. Okay, so we've now should have. That's the elevator. Okay, and we can't get into the elevator because there's a bed in front of it. Right, let's go. Use this crank. Hello, Parto. How are you? Nice to see you in. Yes, it's locked. To open emergency. Yes, we have the S crank. Use. Exit reception. Okay, so it's auto-saved now. That's good. That's locked. Ooh. Just old leaflets and announcements. Okay. I'm now terrified. We've got the... Oh, we found the first floor. Nice. Okay. I do enjoy when you find a map that's usable. And I quite like the premise of the Resi type ones. Because the clock's ticking is making me feel at ease somehow. Okay, nice for you, sir. Here's a big first aid bag. Yes? Okay, so we can't do anything there. Staff room. Who's this guy?
Hello? You still there?
Unfortunately. I'm Alex, by the way.
Uh-huh.
I'm here, Alex. I made it to the reception.
Can you get to the exit?
No, the way's blocked.
There must be a way around. Call me if you need anything.
I'm not so sure about this guy. A microwave? It smells awful. That'll be cross-contamination then. That's it. No, yeah, I have no time to lie down, although I think I should. Okay. Yes. Key card? What's that? Oh. Somebody has been smoking in here. Inside, in a public building? What's that? There's something attached to the side of the building there. That's not cool. The door is locked. It's a card reader. Yes! The card reader. Oh, you son of a gun. I was going to say, oh, hospital staff, timestamp 91. Okay. So 91 has to be part of the code. What do we think the rest of the code is? The rest of the code must be in here. It can't just be 91.
Hey, Alex.
Yes.
You work here, right?
Yup.
You know any codes?
Codes?
There's a keypad in the staff room. I need the code.
It's 38...
38 what?
38...
You're breaking up.
It'll be
Look
3891.
for the staff photo.
Yeah, we've got that bit,
Look
Alex.
at staff photo.
3891.
He said 38 and something about a staff photo.
Stop trolling me, Kay. I'm not that stupid. 3, 8, 9, 1. Pass! I am a genius. Okay. Yes. Take. Nice. Okay. I feel I'm beginning to get in the... Oh, hello. Oh, the Blink 182. Classy. Album cover. There's something inside. What's that? That looks saucy. Yellow powder, a really strong chemical. Can be combined with ammo and health packs. What am I combining that with? Let's just take it at the moment. Picked up yellow powder. Nice. Ooh, what was that? It's empty. Hang on a minute. Look, there's a nice outfit. Ooh, these clothes look like they would fit me. New drip. Sweet. Oh, yeah. We are rocking and rolling now. Look at us. Nice. A safe? Go through the hidden door? Of course. Who wouldn't go through a hidden door in a zombie apocalypse? This is the end of the demo. It's not the end of the... Ooh. Ooh. It's very good, isn't it? It's I can't believe one guy's done this. This is crazy. Holy, maybe we shouldn't be coming down here. Someone dug through these files. I don't understand anything from this data. Right, okay. Can we put a light on? That might really help. I can see the hospital rooms on the screens. This must be connected to the security cameras. Where's that boy? There's no one on the other end. Okay. Key. Oh. We've arrived in mouthwashing. Oh. Won't budge. This is the sequel to mouthwashing, isn't it? Ooh. Dude. Let me get out of here. Ooh, what's that? This is different somehow. I can't get my... Okay. Right. Okay. Oh, damn it. I've just wasted ammo there. Because I thought I could shoot it and it might let me go, let me pass. That looks different as well. Oh. That closed behind us. Not good. Not good at all. Oh. I don't know how we're getting out of here. Maybe never, ever. But we'll look cool. Oh, here's another chimkin. It's very cinematic, isn't it? It's very cool. Why can't I push that? Please, thank you. Right, can I not just get in? Thank you. Don't mind us, sir. Why would I return to the first floor? St. Roch Church crypt is open. Thanks to recent private investments, the crypt beneath Flint Peak's Church of St. Roch has finally been opened. Sealed for the past 100 years, it has long been regarded as a local curiosity. Father Richard Penwell informs the congregation that due to ongoing work in the church, daily mass will be held at 6 p.m. only. Okay. Bonjour, sir. What is that? It's half a person. It's not hooked up to anyone. What happened to all the patients? Oh, there's the other half. I don't understand. What is this? This is the other half of the person that's lying on the... Okay. I think you might still be alive. No way is this real. Oh no, you might not be alive. Ooh. Cutscene. Exit.
I can see you. Over here. Help me out. What? Wait.
No, just keep going.
Leave me here.
I can. Okay. Nice. Ooh, who's this? Not Fren. Whoa, let's just run through the middle. Oh, keep going, son. Keep going. Oh, no, 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 no. Damn it. I don't even know where I am. Where am I? Oh, it's a cutscene. You're not supposed to be able to get through. Very good. Coming soon. End of demo. Super hot. That was very Flint Peak 1994. Oh, we're getting like a cutscene. We're getting origin story. Nice. Face the nightmare. Oh, new character unlocked. Reveal what's hidden. Okay, escape with your life. Survive the outbreak.
Phase 0.
That is very, very cool. Very cool. Whoa, we're still getting more new stuff. Right. Make sure to add Phase 0 to your wish list. Okay. Quit. Yes. Nice. Right, yo, let's go back here. And, oh my god, that's gone very bright in the interim, hasn't it? Very bright in the interim. Ad starting in 2 minutes. Well, that explains the half body. Yes, indeed. That gives us a little bit of time to do this. Are we ready, chat? Stinker, are you still here? Are you still here, Stinky? There you go. There you go, Stinker. See, okay, you need to be 100% ready for things like that and not have to go searching through YouTube and get scammed 3 times. but it was the thought that counted. Yes, indeed. Happy birthday, Stinky. Hopefully you saw that. Anyway, what did we think of that? That was cool. I really, really enjoyed that. I still struggle with locked off cameras and tank controls. And I could see me if I played it having to well, maybe if I played it all the way through, I would begin to understand the controls a bit better. I was still sort of bouncing off walls and stuff as we were going through. At one point, it seemed impossible to get through that corridor, and I don't know how much of that was RNG that I, managed to hit 3 of them at the same time with a shell or whatever. But yeah, if that is one guy, he's done a fantastic job at coding it. So let's see. I wonder how far away it is. I will need to keep a big eye out on that. I've got it wish listed anyway, and I'm sort of following the stuff on Blue Sky and Twitter. So we'll see where it goes. But yeah, that was very, very cool. So we have ads starting very, very shortly, but I want to kind of jump into the second game as soon as I can. So what I might do is just start that and get the settings and everything sorted out, and then it'll be ready to go when the ad break is finished. Anybody who's got ads, I'll see you in 90 seconds. You're going to jump into some sandwiches. I wouldn't do that, Grim. You might slip. But anyway, let's go over to here. Now, this one, I think, needs to be games and demos. I don't think that one's got its own. Right, let's go there. And we shall go into here. Yes. No. Oh. Uh-oh. Yes. Maybe. Okay. Why has it done that? So that looks a bit weird. It's kind of concertinaed itself. Settings. Let's go there. That looks better already. Borderless, medium, okay. Yes. Right, that seems better. Okay, back. I'll need to go to mouse and keyboard, I think, for this one. I think this is more of a traditional wander around and do whatever. I don't know anything about this. I think, Kay, you were going to play this at one point. But I don't think your PC was liking the feel of it. Oh my god. Let's do that. Yes, at one point. Let's drop that back in there, because that's moved. Everything has sort of moved slightly. Oh, who's this? What's happening here? That doesn't look good. PC did not do well with it. Right, let's crack on and see where we can... new game. See where we get to. Okay, October 20th, 93, Northern Maine. Can you hear the game? The Wellmont family, Henry, Abigail, and their 10-year-old son, Ethan, vanished without a trace from their farm. Can hear, good. After months of investigation, the case was officially closed as unsolved by the police. After more than 10 years, Henry's brother refuses to accept the sign. He has hired private detective Frank Hollis to uncover the truth. Oh no.
People get lost for different reasons, but it rarely happens that an entire family disappears without a trace. Reading the files, I had a feeling that this case would be different.
Okay. Oh no, I have to drive. This is not good. This is never good. It looks stunningly good though. This is on a medium setting. What the hell? That lightning looked fantastic. Oh, hell. What the hell was that all about? I was nowhere near that rock. Ooh, look at that skill. He's a gamer. Oh. We're there. Phew. You take over, game. Please take over. The Wellmont family farm. Digging the tunes they left, or so they say. Okay. At least we've got over half a tank of petrol left. Just in case we need to make a sharp exit. Right, where are we going? Yes? That's cool as well. That looks really atmospheric.
It's really dark out here. Let's see if I can get the lights on.
Let's see if I can get the lights on. How do I run? Can I run? Oh, there's wolves in the background. Okay. Oh, that was cool. How do I know what the objective is? Check the front door. Go to the front door of the house and see if you can get inside. Right. I like those. This is very... Oh, God. This is very atmospheric, isn't it? This is crazy good. Whoa, dude. It's like Kay's house the other night. No, not the house. The thunder and lightning. Not. It's not. I don't think your house looks like that.
I need to find something to get this open.
Okay. Look for something to pry it open. The barn could have what you need. What, the place I just came from? Great. I don't really think we should have left the car with its headlights on, though. That doesn't seem like a good move. That's running the battery down. Okay, don't run in here, just in case. Tractor. This just appears to be where all the tools are, so... We've picked up lockpicks. Now, whose garage or barn has a set of lockpicks just lying about in the cupboard? Inquiring minds need to know. Got a lot of paint. Can I crouch? I can crouch. Okay, nothing else in there. Right. Okay, God, it's hot in this room today. It's been so hot here today. It's absolutely mad. Yesterday it was bucketing rain and 19 degrees. And today it's been absolutely glorious with a wind. But like 23, 24. In fact, when I got in the car tonight to take the boys on their walk, it said it was 25 degrees. It just keeps going up, down, round about. It's horrible. It can't make its mind up what it wants to do. I'm far too hot. Okay, I'm going back here. Okay. Nice. Right. Does the mirror work? Oh, boo. Hello. I have been in this house before. On more than one occasion. Oh, okay, Kerry. Don't need to brag. Okay, like, oh, I'm far too hot. Ridiculous. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. I can just open the drawers, but I can't. It looks like... What is
Added.
that?
Quote number 189. I'm far too hot. Games plus demos. May 30th, 2025.
I'll change it in post. Okay. Don't you worry. I'm not getting stuck with that one. What's the bet? I open everything here and there's nothing to actually find. Right, let's go in this room at the back here. Okay, there doesn't appear to be anything in here. I'm liking the fact that you don't have to pull the drawers or whatever, you just literally click and they open. Ooh. Thank you, Carrie. I really appreciate it. 22
The chains
months.
remain intact. Carrie_Koala remains bound for 22 months. You can't get rid of me. Ha 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 he, ho ho ho.
What? That is so cursed. Ha 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 he, ho ho. Ooh. Okay. I'm taking pictures. Nice falcon there. Righty. So, not that. I think I've just... Okay. Clock. Can I... I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Learn about the family. Search the house for personal photos. Document anything that might reveal more about the people who once lived here. Okay. Okay. That doesn't look like the family portrait I was expecting. Mm-hmm. Right, so that's the basement one. Let's go around here. What's in the fridge? Nothing. Dude, shut the fridge. Right. Okay. Ethan, I know school has been hard lately. Kids can be cruel, but you are stronger than them. Don't listen to what they say. You are special, and your father and I love you so much. Dinner is in the fridge. Warm it up if I'm not back in time. Okay. Where is dinner? I take it we are not actually getting anything from here. Not required. Nothing in the oven, thankfully. I'm assuming there's actually not really going to be anything worthwhile here. Spoons. Okay. I'm not seeing any other pictures. Okay. Key. Vincent L. Stark Labs. Clear tooth. Why would you have toothpaste in there? That's weird. Right, where's this? The key? Or not there? Ooh. Laundry room. I wouldn't have expected to find pictures in here. Yeah, there is though. Okay. Mm-hmm. Who was that? Hello? Hello? Oh. Oh. Ethan, we remember everything. A name appeared in blood. Ethan, find out who he is and what happened to him. That looks so like a pair of legs when you're just not 100%. Okay. Okay. There's nothing in here. And we still can't go upstairs. Ooh. Teddy. Okay. The Uncertain. Episode 1, The Last Quiet Day. That's, excuse me, a lot of medication. That's even more lots of medication. Okay, Ethan appears to have been sick. Or somebody in the house was. 7th sector. Okay, he's got like a jungle gym here. In the house. We can't use this. Anybody in the closet? Who would know? It's so dark in there. You would never be able to find out. Okay. Not that one. Nothing there. And nothing there. Right. Nothing there. Nothing there. Place your bets in the last one. No, damn it. Nothing. Okay. Well, that was disappointing. Can I open these drawers? Ah, flashlight. Great. That means lights are probably going to go off any second. How do I use flashlight? Oh, can we use the flashlight on here? Because it's so... How do you use the flashlight? T? No. F? No. 1, 2. Right, okay. Hang on a sec. Settings. Controls. Primary action. Car controls. Primary action. Dismiss. Menu. Crouch. Sprint. Run. Camera. Doesn't tell you how to use the flashlight. Ace. Love it. Can't pull out my inventory. It's obviously going to come on automatically at some point. Can't use that. The demo looks good though, as long as there's no batteries required. Yeah, the demo does look good. I'm just kind of... I thought I'd done everything. I've kind of opened every drawer in here, so I'm... But I've obviously not finished. Yeah, it's a I'm sure it's one of the, it's either Unity or Unreal. It's a stock asset because I've played 2 or 3 games with this house layout. Absolutely convinced that I have. I can't remember the names of them, but I've definitely played games with it. Really need to come up with more. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so are we saying we're done in this room? Can I get upstairs then? No. Where else can I go? Not in... Well, yeah, I can go in here, but... I don't think I'm going to find out anything about Alex in here, am I? I'm not enjoying that view, really. That's a very good placement of a light just there. So you're like, can I see anything moving? Why is that moving up and down? That is cool. I do like that. I am slightly confused now though. It does look scary outside. Okay, nothing else is unlocking or opening, so I'm a bit... What have I missed? I read something I regret reading. Okay, so we've opened that. We've opened all this stuff. There was nothing else in here that I could see. We've opened both of them. There doesn't appear to be anything in there. So that's fine. There's... anything here? Yeah, you definitely remember this. It's this... it's the... I can't remember which... I really can't remember which game it was. Was there something? No, was there? I don't know. It looked like there was something there for a second. I don't know what's going on. I'm feeling like I'm missing something fairly fundamental here, but I cannot work out what it is at the moment. I'm just wandering around trying to get something to trigger. Yeah, was it? Something just unlocked. The one that was obsessed with toilet. Nah, was it? Nah, there was a different one. It looked very like this. I can't remember what it was. I thought I heard a door unlock there. Why can't I move around in here and find what I'm looking for? I can't even pick up... I don't think I've got an inventory, so I don't think I can even open up the things that I've got already and see if... I obviously need to find something else to get that final door open, but God knows what it is. I feel like there should be something here that I can interact with. It feels... with the light on and everything, it feels very much like I should be able to do something there, but I can't get it to trigger anything. We, a young girl who got kidnapped from college and the weird guy made us cook for him and kill people randomly at the side of the road. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one that, I think that's the one that, 16's talking about. But it was another one. There was another one as well. I can't quite remember what it... Oh, okay, here we go. Ethan's medication schedule. Okay, all that stuff. Take with food. Do not skip doses. Right, so reduce hallucinations and anxiety. Decrease muscle spasms. Stabilize nervous system. Maintain emotional balance. Acute paranoia episodes. Control motor dysfunction. I tell you who would tell us if we... if she were here... Zuzel would be able to tell us because she plays so many of these indie games. She'd be able to identify almost immediately, I'm sure, who, why, what, and where the games were that have used this. Right. Does that mean that something's now open somewhere? No. Great. Right. What the hell am I missing? Is this Teddy something there? No. Why is there wood there? Nothing in the window. I can't use the radio. I don't think I can use anything here. Nothing more there. That's the same one that I've taken pictures of that. Nothing else is triggering here. Thanks, Clem. Welcome in. Yeah. What's not... What are we missing? What are we missing? Doesn't appear to be anything to interact with there. I keep hearing something like clicking. I wish I could get that flashlight to work. I've got a funny feeling it's something to do with the flashlight. Tales Beyond the Tomb. I can sleep well. Yeah. There was another one though. There definitely was another one. The only door that can unlock is that one, and it's not unlocking. Okay. I keep coming back to that because it feels like I should be able to do something with that, but it doesn't. I'm just trying to get something to trigger to move on. Find out who Ethan is. It's a walking simulator, Clem, so it's just at some point I'll find the right thing that'll click whatever it is that makes me move on from here. Okay, there we go. That's probably what it is. This is not looking good for Mom, to be fair. Right. Okay, all the medication has gone. Still trying to find out who Ethan is. Add soon. Oh, okay. The bear has moved. The picture is darker. Help me. Ooh. Okay, the cross has moved. Are we going on to a sort of Christian Science type thing here? No, it couldn't be because all the medication was there laid out, so it can't be that. Is this now going to be usable? No. Okay, can we? All right, can we get down this door then? No. God, it's very dark in here. How do we use this flashlight? I'm just trying buttons now. Yeah, we picked up a flashlight. But it didn't tell us how to use it. And it's not in the controls. Which is not really helpful. I'm just wondering if it auto triggers when I go into pitch darkness. I don't know. We've kind of walked into the dark before. have no idea what that door even is. Okay, this is getting a bit ridiculous. Surely this should be working. At the moment, it's almost impossible to do anything because it's so dark. Right, this is driving me crazy now. So it's saying help me, I get that. That's just going to shut that door. So we're coming back out here. I mean, this absolutely screams you should be using the flashlight. But I can't find how to put the flashlight on. I've pressed F, I've pressed T for torch, I've pressed every button, I've pressed every letter. Something moved there. A, S, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, O, K, P, C, X. No, it's not right mouse button. I've tried 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. I've tried the middle. I've tried the right mouse button. None of it works. I can't open my inventory, so I can't even pick it out of there, I don't think. Settings. Controls. Objectives menu. Crouch or left control. Sprint, camera, primary action, menu, and then you've got the car controls. So I mean, it literally shows you which ones you can use. Okay. So beats me what I'm trying to do. And now I'm stuck because I can't actually see where I'm trying to go. Can I use these? Candles? No. Hoys, me lurkies, me maybe drug. Okay. You've been watching Twilight and getting the drunk. Nice to see you in anyway, Sky. A good start to your weekend. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Every time I go past there, something clicks. But I can't see. Thank you so much, Sky. I really appreciate that.
The chains remain intact. Skyashi remains bound for 5 months.
Okay. Ah, okay. Mom is always in the greenhouse. She talks to the flowers more than she talks to me. She says they can help me more than I think. I don't understand. Okay. Has Mom been creating concoctions with plants? A note from Ethan mentions her mother spending a lot of time in the greenhouse, talking to the flowers. She believes they can help him. Go there and find out what she meant. Okay, so I'm coming out of the family house. Pardon me. But how can I... hello? Can I get out here? No. Yes. Right, so... now! Now we're rocking and rolling. Hello? Oh, this isn't spooky at all. Very atmospheric. Right, okay, greenhouse. That's a good torch. I'm not a fan of walking simulators. Maybe scary, but I find there to be a lack of tension. Yeah, the main difficulty I've got, Clem, is that a lot of them just don't give you enough to keep you going. Like I can't do anything but walking sim. Yeah, like Pieces of Me, the game that we played last week, was a walking sim effectively. Walk from there to there to there to there to there to there, and the story will unfold. I never got lost once in that game because it was very clear all the way through what you needed to do, what you needed to pick up, what you needed to open, what you needed. This is just a bit ambiguous. You don't know how many things you're supposed to be picking up. You don't know where they're supposed to be. You get a vague idea, but then they change the room, and drawers that you've already opened, you have to reopen, and there's stuff in there, and there's hundreds of drawers. So it's just a bit. I think you just need to be a bit more prescriptive. Peace lily. I love a peace lily. I've got a couple of them in the house. Tropical plant with dark leaves and distinctive white spathes, often kept as an indoor ornamental. Indeed, they're very good at taking toxins out of the air as well. Okay. Specific symbols. Okay, so there's some sort of plant pot. Okay, why is the medication in here? Bit weird. Okay, that's right, okay, so that the Kuon thing obviously is some sort of translation. Are those plants on drugs? Indeed. There's obviously going to be some sort of correlation between those symbols and numbers. Where? I don't know. Okay. Rose. Ah! Oh, for a minute I thought there was going to be some symbol on the bottom of it. A flowering shrub with thorny stems and vibrant red blooms, widely cultivated for its beauty and fragrance. Echeveria. A rosette-forming succulent with thick, fleshy leaves, commonly grown for its ornamental appeal and low maintenance. I've got a couple of them as well. Oxalis, a small plant with clover-like... Ah, okay. Often grown as a decorative houseplant, known for its delicate and symmetrical foliage. Right, we need to take a note of this. Get the old paper and pen out. It's been a while since we've had the paper and pen. I think it was Karma the last time we had the paper and pen out. So we've got that, and that's a 2. Okay, right. I have 0 plants. Ooh, I love a plant. Plants are very good. They're calming. What was that? Aloe vera. See, now I'm not really that interested unless it's got a symbol on the bottom. Yeah, I just think that if you introduce green to the space, everything feels a little bit... To me, it's a bit softer and a bit calmer. Got that right. Where did we look first? Okay, look at this. Okay, nice. And that's Karma. My house is basically like an emo teen's room. The blinds are always shut and there's always music playing. Do you live alone? Clem. Just asking. Oh. Okay. No, it's your wife's preference. Oh, I see. Okay. Where are we going to find this last one? If we had a basement, I don't think we would ever go upstairs. Nice. Okay, 4. 4. Okay, if I had speakers, that would also be me. Maybe you need to invest. Oh no, I was going to say maybe you need to invest in speakers, but right. So it's you don't need to take them to Oz with you. 5, 8, 4, 2 appears to be the code here. Right, let's go. 5, 8, 4. Kay's going to Australia in December, hopefully. Yeah, I'm trying not to add anything to my house inventory before I move. Yes. Okay, key. Nice. Right, so is the key, do we think, for that final door in the house? Possibly. Let's come down here. How fun, indeed. I can't get back through there. Back door. Let's go around here. Hello? What the hell was that? Okay, all the lights went... Well, that light went out. Are you alright, Kay? Okay. It was unnecessary. New objective. You unlock the basement, go downstairs and look around. There might be answers hidden below. Okay, there might be, there might not be. Okay. Oh, we need to find another key. Yeah, this is definitely the Tales from Beyond the Crypt thing, isn't it? The bit where I kept crashing about. You had to you had to find the you find your way round about the ground floor, and then we found a light switch after about 5 hours of stumbling about in the dark. Anything else down here before I leave? Okay. Record player. Nice. Let me put the power on. It just switched on. The gramophone won't work without a power cable. Search the basement for one. Okay. It turned on automatically, as I kind of thought it might. Once I went into the pitch dark and the game said, it's time for you to use the torch. Oh, okay. Interesting. Key does not work in door. Power cable required. I love it. Okay, that looks like a... no, obviously not. Finally! This house feels massive. It is. Power cord. That looks like a power cord. Why can't I pick up power cord? Because I can pick up this power cord. That's why. Oh, look. A fuse box. Oh, look. An axe and a crowbar and a hammer. I wonder whether we will need to use those later in the game. For now, let's go back and put on the gramophone. Whatever the hell the gramophone is, it's a record player. It's not a gramophone. Hear it. Ooh.
My mom. Mom, boy! Father, help me, Father!
Oh, I don't think we're all alone down here.
Who's there?
Hello? The house went dark after the gramophone played. Find out what's going on. Papa, can you hear me? Why can we hear her heart beating all of a sudden? Okay. Who be that? Right, you can just stay there while I carry out my investigation here. He's just a little guy. Right, can we use this? No, we can't. Interesting. Hello? Okay.
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh. Bump, 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 bump. Thank you for playing the demo. Your feedback is greatly appreciated. So is that the feedback? Kay's official feedback is F you, game. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Right, let's quit that. Oh my god. Don't want that down like that. Right. Let's do this. And then we can do that. And then we can do this. And then we can do that. And we'll probably get flashbanged. No, it's okay. All good. Okay. What did we think about that one then? It was all right. I could see a bit of a game in there. The only thing is, next. Pardon me. The only thing with those is that this is one of the reasons why I stopped playing as many horror games. It's the same house, and you're still sort of bumping about in the dark, trying to find something that triggers the next thing. And yeah, okay, it looked really good though, I have to say. That was on medium setting graphics. And it still looked pretty damn good. So that might influence me to take it a stage further and actually play the whole thing. The story seemed to be quite intriguing. I think they probably just put that jump scare in at the end just to finish the demo. I've got a funny feeling that just was thrown in there to kind of spice things up right at the end and make you think, okay, fair enough, I might play the full thing. But it was all right. Yeah, it was okay. Quite enjoyed that. Next, shouts Kay. So we will now go there. Now, I am not sure what we're going to get here because I opened this up earlier and it wasn't just absolutely... Of the three that I'm wanting to play tonight, this is the one that's probably least optimized. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. This is called Niraya of XX. Uh-oh, brace yourself, chat. Yeah, absolutely. It might be okay. It looks good. Can you hear the game? Good? Right. Video. Post-processing, I don't know. Upscaling, whatever that means, no idea. Environmental effect. Base resolution, we'll leave that. Brightness. Adjust brightness of 3D rendered scenes. Renders at a lower resolution, then processes to higher resolution. Activate to improve performance. How do you activate then? Oh yes, okay, that's that. System, show FPS. No, we don't need to see that. English, yes. Language, English. Yeah, we'll do it in English. I don't really like playing Japanese games with English dub, but we'll see how we go. Controls. That all seems okay. Audio, master volume, everything seems okay from that point of view. So let's close that and go new game. Right. Niraya of something. Don't know what that is.
お母さん、もう嫌だよ。なんてことを。あなたのためなのよ。ほら、これで最後だから。ね。口を開けて。
I think this is a carryover from the last game. She's been in the greenhouse.
お母さん。ユニ。ユニ。
It might be a witch doctor, Pemmy.
冷蔵庫。なんでこんなところに。
Indeed.
さっきまでここで儀式をしてて、それからお母さんどこ？
Okay. Not a very good one. Well, I quite like the compass on the bottom. That's quite cool. How do I run? She just rose from the dead. When you approach an interactive item or structure, a notification icon will appear on screen. To interact with these, press left mouse button. Okay. I can see a light through it, but the cloth is stiff as a board. I'll turn on the light and take a better look. I think she might be dreaming. Yosh. Okay. This feels like the afterlife. Don't know. Nani? Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh. Ow. Okay. That escalated extremely quickly. What the heck? I think that was scripted, Clem.
こ夢と同じ場
Oh,
所。
she was dreaming.
お母さん、どこ？
Toko. Okay. Oh, what's this? Okay, maybe not that yet. Let's go. Okay, we'll come back through here again. Just like, I'm scared to turn on the lights. I probably would be as well, but you know, such is life. Ooh, okay. What that's supposed to do. Should we go through the burning dimensional door? What's this? Oh. Oh, we can't go through the burning door. Okay.
サービスの契約数が固定電話の契約数を上回ったと発表しました。今後も固定電話の契約数は減少すると。
Hmm. Can't put that on. Is there a way through here? Okay, what's going on? What have I missed? Go back through here.
明日は午前中は晴れですが、お昼から夕方にかけては激しい雨になる見込みです。
Okay, I've obviously missed something. Okay. I'm assuming that green thing's the kind of marker for where we should be going or what we should be doing, but I cannot... I can't find the trigger point for it to do the next bit. Let's have a wander around. Oh. It's a note from Mom. Okay. You do not have any... I've got to find Mom. I wish I had some snacks or something. Where's the archive? It's not safe. Get out of there. Hurry. No. No. Mom. Really? You have Oreos. Okay. I am hurrying. Why am I hurrying to get out of here? How do I get out of here? Dude. This is very strange. Okay, I can't do that. Right, that's moved on. It's still saying go through here. Okay, I am stumped. Why is it telling me to go through there? Does it make a difference if I go through a different way? No. Ay. It's definitely telling me the objective's dead ahead. Right, let's go back through this room again. After... Okay. Okay, over here. There's no switch here. And the problem with that is go back over to this corner. Okay, that's now gone again. So where's the... What's that? Can't... Ooh, what's that over there? There's something over that side, but how do I get to there? What's that noise? This is confusing. Where's the red burning doors gone now? Back over here again, maybe? I don't know. Okay, so... right. Okay.
これ
This book looks familiar. Okay, this is so confusing. What does it want me to do? Do I just need to keep looking for the red burny doors? Okay, so go through here. Passenger vehicle suddenly veered onto the sidewalk. Police are pursuing the vehicle, which has fled the scene. Okay, so there must be something in here now that I can pick up or trigger or do something with. I'm not entirely sure where that is or what's going on. Because I don't understand why the burny door's there. Is it just a... You can get... There's something that you need to get to over there, but I have no idea how you get to it. Is there anything over here that we can use? So this is... What's turning here? This is turning it. This is... Every time I press this, that door changes. So where's it going now? Okay, so I've pressed it once. I don't know what that is. That doesn't seem to do anything. And that then opens that. Does that mean that I can now get through to here? No. I can see that, but I can't get to it. I can't crouch. I've thought I picked up whatever it was that was on there. So I don't think I've got anything to do there anymore. So if I then press that, the door moves, but where does it move to? It seems to disappear at that point. And I keep getting this dialogue about mobile phones and contract phones and... Okay, this is very, very confusing. It looks good, but I have no idea what I'm supposed to be actually achieving. I mean, the noise keeps... There's a noise keeps changing there. I don't know what that means.
今後も固定電話の契約数は減少すると。お昼のニュースの時間になりました。
Time for the midday.
お昼のニュースの時間になりました。携帯電話サービスの契約数が
Right, this is very, very confusing. What is it that it wants me to do here?
固定電話の契約数は減少すると。
Has anybody kind of worked out what's going on? I don't know whether it's opening up sort of dimensional portals or something, but I can't find... There only seems to be one button that I can interact with, and it's not actually changing anything over and over again. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, Kay. I don't know how many walkthroughs or whatever there will be. Maybe YouTube would be the... I can only find one thing that you can well, two things. That thing you can hit that goes tuk, tuk, or whatever, but I don't think that's got anything to do with it. I can't get anything there. So the door has moved to there. I'm going to bed now. You don't want to see this on at 2 AM. Not a problem, Grim. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. So I can see into there. So what does that mean? Because I can't actually get in anywhere else, can I? Have a good sleep, Grim. I can't push the button there. This is very, very annoying. I mean, literally only one thing that I can interact with. I'm beginning to get motion sickness as well. Okay, so how many red doors have I gone through? 3, I think. I'll reset it. Right, so this is the first red door that appeared. Hang on a minute. Wait, 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 wait. That goes. That goes. That goes. And that goes. So this one. There. That's a... So there's 4 doors, is there? Okay, so we've been in here. And I can't get anything more there. If I push that... I can't see. There's a door that should be directly west of that. Yeah, I think I've been through that one. It would appear that every second... Right, so there's that one. So there's one there, which we've been through. Then there's this one, which we've been through. And we can't... There's nothing here, basically. And then we pull that, and you can see the door there, but you can't get through it. So if we push that again, it appears there. And we've been through there as well. which is there. And we picked something up, so we... Oh, hang on a minute. Wait. There's no switch here. So, are we looking for the switch? To push... We must be looking for the switch. So that we can get the button to work. To push the door to the next bit. But God knows where that is. The guy just pulled the thing and a door appeared west. He went there to... Yeah. Okay. There is something in there, but I've got no idea. That could be a switch. But I don't know how to get to that point to interact with it. Is there not a door that opens directly? Yes, that was the first one I went through. There. No, I can't get to it. It's still too far away. And I can't interact with anything here, and I can't bend down. There's nothing else to interact with, so it's kind of like, you know, I can see it, but I can't touch it. Which is a bit disappointing. Unless it's bugged. No, it's okay. I'll do a quick search if I need to. It's definitely... It's obviously not this one, though. I want to know where that door goes. Because it only moves it on so far down the wall. So where's it gone? Yeah. Maybe I should just stop and play something else. It looks very nice, but I just... I'm kind of wasting time just running around here. I don't... You just keep coming back to this bit. Which doesn't really help, because... Yeah, okay. I mean, in a room this size, you shouldn't be having to do this numerous times to try and find whatever it is you're trying to do. Definitely not that. Unless you can pick up the... No. Right, so you can see that moves the thing to there. And then if you hit that, it moves to there. But where does it go when you touch that? Does it go through there? Is it like reflected or something? Nah, it's definitely not that. This is very, very strange. Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. I found something. Switch. Right. Good grief. We're on. Right. Let's go. Okay. What did that do? That allowed us to get in here. Which is fine. We got that. But what does that mean? Yeah. And I picked up the thing that was in behind there. Ah, right, okay. So if I do this again. Okay. Ah. Okay. Nani? About observation and premonition. When a threatening entity approaches, hold down right mouse button to keep the camera focused on it. The medicine Yuri took gives them premonitions of hostile intent moments before an attack strikes. What? I am... Ooh! Right, this is... yeah, me neither. Unless you're supposed to turn round and face it. What was what big thing? Am I just supposed to keep running? How are you supposed to know when it's attacking you from behind, though? You probably can get rid of it. Yeah, but how do you know if he's just... Am I supposed to spin round and face him? Because it's not giving me a hell of a lot of time. It's not focusing. I am hitting the right mouse button, but it's not focusing on it. Of course it won't. This is Dark Souls, obviously. Oh, here we go. Nice. Okay. Damn it. How do I recover health? Great! Starting again. I'm focusing. I'm focusing. Okay. So you can't turn your back in it, basically. But there's no visual indicator. No, I don't understand this at all. This is just nonsense. I can dodge him. Who the hell do I dodge him? Okay, let's not do that bit then. Okay, right, okay. Oh no, he's out of stamina. Great. Super. That's exactly what I needed right now. This is horrendous. Okay. Oh, who was that? Okay. Come back. Come back. Who was that? It's locked. Right. Yippee! Hello, Kuru. Where the hell have you been? There's something behind me. In the basket. What basket? Every corridor looks identical. Behind me where? Huh? Go back. Down here. Ah, right, okay. Pair of scissors. To the lady I saw. Huh? I already got it. They were watching it with my... We're watching what with your little cousin? What were you watching with your little cousin? It. Oh, it. Okay. Yes. Health. Okay. Nice. What's in here? Is there anything in here? No. Okay. Right, so I've got a pair of scissors, but I'm not sure what that means. That doesn't work. And I can't get out the other way. He really wanted to watch it because he's been watching all these short videos online. Okay. So we're going to have to go back on the grind here and try and get out and past old Heed the Bow to get to the next door. Yeah, this is not enjoyable particularly. I don't really know. But I'm back into it again. caught in the fatal photo. There's no photos, unfortunately. Okay, so we can't get through there. There's the fridge there, which I can't do anything with. I probably need another door back where I came from. Great. Smashing. Super. Love it. All great. Can I not use the scissors? Oh, of course, the rope's too tight. So I've now got the scissors. I can go and cut the rope on the other door. Right, let me get my stamina back. See if we can bomb it back to... Right, let's just take it easy. Nobody run at all until we absolutely have to run. I think it's got a bit of promise here, but it's not particularly well executed at the moment. Right, okay, so hopefully now I can cut the rope with these scissors. Gosh. Okay, please give me something to eat. What the heck? Whoa. We are out on the highway? Slope. It reminds me of the path to our temple. Interesting. Okay. Do I need to go down that way? No, I don't think so. That doesn't look like it's going to be particularly passable. Although... Right. See what's down here before we go any further. Another door. Of course it's locked. So this is just going to be about finding solutions to opening locked doors at the moment. Okay, so I can't jump down there. Okay. So I'm just going back the way I came. Am I jumping off here then? What's this? A key? No, I can't go back. Just as well I found a small key, which will allow me to go through the locked door at the bottom here. Right. Ooh, interesting. What's this? Please let there be food in here. There's no food in there. Right. What is this? A big mandala. A breeze is blowing in from up ahead. Okay. And that means... What? Another door. Which probably won't open. Hello? Hello? Ooh. Who be you? Rude. Look, there's only two of us down here. We need to kind of band together and help each other out. Okay, right. I'm getting quite adept at dodging that thing now. Thankfully, because there's not a lot of health down here. Stamina's built up again. God, it's a very long corridor, this. What's that? If this says locked... Okay. Nice. Undercover Investigator's Notebook. Okay, I can't... The only thing is I can't remember how to get back to my inventory. A spacebar. Right. Note from Mom, snack in fridge. I've left the snack in the fridge for you. I have a meeting at the temple, so I'll be home late. Okay. Undercover Investigator's Notebook. My head's still foggy from whatever drug they gave me during the ritual. But I need to write this down before I forget how messed up these people truly are. That kid, his body's rotting away. But thanks to the wonders of this medicine, he's somehow still alive. That alone is horrifying. But they're going to... Where even is this cave? Something's felt off about this place from the start. It says that the medicine's dangerous, but the last part is too smudged to read. We hereby offer this no mask to the temple. According to village legend, it is possessed by a ghost. During a famine, a mother witnessed the ghost consume the flesh of her starved child's corpse. Enraged, she strangled the ghost with her bare hands, an act that took her own life. When a monk later recited sutras to console their spirits, both mother and ghost vanished, leaving behind only this mask. If you're holding this book in your hands, then you are already blessed. Nice. Do you feel lost in the hellish chaos of this modern world? Know that the Buddha is always watching over us, ready to deliver us from suffering. To guide you toward true happiness, the divine wisdom of Aguni Tenso, chosen as this era's saviour by the Buddha himself, has been transcribed here by the light of purified souls. So I've got scissors. Okay. Info. Archive. Okay, close. So, right, we've got all the stuff that we can get from down here. Oh, hell's teeth! Where did she come from? She was behind a locked door 2 minutes ago. Is that door no longer locked now that we've found the book? What's going on here? Ooh, that's a big bell. Okay. How do I run past that? In fact, no, let's just go back down here. Let's go down here and see what's at the end of this. I could do with getting some health. I could do with another snack in the fridge, Mom. What's this? Contact with... Okay, yes. Great. Okay. A figurine. An awful lot of very long. And here's another door. Okay, where the hell is this? Nice. A small key? No, I don't want a small key. I want something to eat. The small key does me no good. Oh, hell. Okay, where the hell does that key go then? How do you know which... This is probably stupid because this is the way that she went. There's a door here. Okay. I am so lost.
Hello.
Doc?
Then you go back to it. How are you? And then you go back to it. Quite well.
Oh, we're back.
Thank you very much.
So... Okay, we're back out here again, which is confusing. Because now we can't get past that bit. Right. So it's obviously not that way. That just seems like an awful lot of work, Kay. Right, so we came from that doorway. You have too many channel points. I know, everybody does, though. In all the streams that you're always in, you end up with far too many channel points. The only reason I'm going through mine as quickly as I am with you is because I keep putting you in timeout. Ooh, hello. Open. I need stuff to spend on here. Right, I am confused. Not difficult, I know. So I've got one locked door. I think all that side's open. There was another door in here that I think needed open because there was the, yeah, where the, okay. Right, let's go back down to the fridge again. Probably nothing more. Yeah. I see they've put paint on because there's a kind of teal colour and a kind of orangey colour. So there's pathways are marked out by having that paint on. But I'm not entirely sure what I'm trying to do now. Am I just running about trying to open up every single door? Pardon me. Because I think that one goes back down to this is the one that goes down to the road. I think. Yes. Okay, so that's the road. So there's no point going back down there. I think we must have to go back down to the other end and see if we can pick anything up from there. I'll play for about another 10 minutes or so. Because I've got the distinct impression that all we'll be doing here is running from one corridor to another. Trying to open up all the doors. Trying to find keys to open up the doors. At least our friend doesn't seem to be here anymore. Okay. But this is okay, but this this is the same. This is the same thing as was further up. Are the corridors just repeating themselves? Okay. Yeah, because that's... okay. This is weird. Did I come up from there? Righty-ho, let's see what's down here. So that's the big bell. So this is at this end. Right, stop and get your breath back. Okay. An awful... what's this now? Was that always there? I'm so confused. Oh, that's open now. Okay. This one probably won't open. Oh, that's open. Yeah, it's opening. It's opening. We're making progress. What's that? Food. Food. Take it. Take it. Small bottle. Okay. How did I've forgotten how I got into the inventory. Spacebar. Pocket. Small bottle. Smells the same as Hatter's medicine. If I squeeze too hard, it might shatter. I can't use that at this point in time, so it's not supposed to be used. Son of a... Right, okay, we're running back. Okay, so we've done... Can we use anything we've got on here? Right, are these filling in? Have we now got more pictures on there than we first had? So we've only got one picture to get now. I think, possibly, maybe. Who would know? It's so dark. Let's go up here. Oh no, because that's where we came from. So there's no point in going up there. Right. So we can't, I've been in there and I can't get anything more out of there. This is where, oh, hello. There are lots of stones. Okay. Mineshaft survey report. Okay, let's try and find out what that's about then. I witnessed firsthand what became of the workers who drank the water said to flow from deep within this mine. Judging by their horrifying state, this spring must be the elixir that the legends tell of. I filled my flask with the water so that my master can appraise its authenticity. One whiff of its sweet scent is enough to make me fear for my sanity. There's something written on the board, but I can't read it. Okay, so is this the water? Tightly sealed bottle filled with liquid. That seems like it could be. Right, so there's not actually that many places I can go now in here. Because there's nowhere, unless I went... I've still got doors that I need to open though. But does it mean that I have to go back out of here? Back up into the original place and try and find something else? Hello, Sky. How are you? Yeah, there's nothing. There's a lot of back and forth. Yeah, I think from what it looks like here, I'm going to need to go back up those stairs. Because I think I've got everything. I can't open any more doors down here. And all my pathway seems to be blocked anytime I try and go anywhere else. Although they keep shifting, which doesn't really help. I'll just have a quick check back down here just to make sure, and then I think... And that's alright, don't worry. How are you? Are you good? Did you have good night rains? Yeah, this is definitely... There's a big... No way. How come she got on that? She sat behind him in a bar. Superb. They're all there for the F1. Ah, right, okay. Is she like photobombing him? Stream sniper. Right, I think we must have to go back up this ladder thing. These steps down here. She's just directly behind me. Okay. How did Night Rain go? Or are you still playing? Oh, it's another thing now. Okay. Difficult as, yeah. That's what I'm seeing everybody saying, basically. You can play it for hours and hours and hours and make very little progress. Okay. Let's go back out here. I have no idea why I'd be going back out. We got to day 3 but failed halfway through the final boss. Boo. That's much better than a lot of people have done in a fairly short period of time. Okay, but that's just taking us out here, and I can't get back up here. So, oh, I can't. No, I can't. I cannot go back up there. But can I go all the way down here? Can I go down here now? No. If I go all the way down... Oh, damn it, out of stamina. Oh, excuse me. We're going to get a bit tired. It's so hot in here. Right, I am confused as I have no idea of what we're trying to do anymore. Because I can't get back out of here. And it doesn't appear like I can do anything with this thing. So that takes us out of there. This thing just keeps saying there are lots of stones, but I can't actually pick anything up. So that seems kind of pointless. Unless I can do something with the bell now. I don't think so. It just says this is a big bell. Which, yes, of course it is. It's a big bell. Okay. Right. So let's go down here. It could be a good, yeah, if it actually gave you a bit more, a slight, I don't need it like led by the hand or anything, but just a slight bit more direction. I quite like the premise of it, but it's everything looks the same. I just keep getting dead-ended. So there's nowhere to go down this corridor. I'm just running about kind of endlessly now. At least the threat's gone. I mean, if you were constantly getting chased in and out of the labyrinth, that would be a pain. Right, so I've done that. So that's the back end of those stairs. So I've done that whole side, and there's nothing I can do on that side. And I can't get down there. I've already picked up that doll thing. So I can follow that down there. Just take me further and further down the rabbit hole. Yeah, I am confused to the point of not really understanding or kind of caring anymore as to whether I get out here or not. Which is terrible for Yuki, but, you know, there's only so much. Right, okay, so there's now three ways I can go here. That won't work. That takes me towards the fridge, which there's nothing in at this point in time. So that's not that. The only way I can go here Yeah. Is down this way. No. God. Which takes me, I think, further down at the bottom. Which is down here, and this doesn't open. It won't even budge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm completely lost. I don't seem to. There's obviously something I'm missing, fundamentally missing, to trigger something to move it on. But I have no idea what that something is. And I'm just running endlessly round and round the same corridors, and I must be missing the same thing every time I'm running down the corridor now, because I'm kind of beyond paying attention. See, because I can't get anywhere. If I go this way, I can't get past the roadblock here, and if I go the other way, I can't get past the roadblock the other way. Nah. Yeah, absolutely. I'm just gonna... Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to abandon this one. It just makes no sense, and I'm beginning to get a bit motion sick with it, so I need to stop. Yeah, the premise of it seemed quite cool, and it opened obviously very dramatically. You know, immediately you were like, "Ooh, God, that's creepy as," when the thing turned his neck or whatever. But yeah, it needs a bit of work. I just don't quite. I think I might need to watch a YouTube video just to see the end of it to see what the hell happens. If it is just finding a big gate and running through it, then, you know, I've just wasted an hour of my life. However, it's been good fun. I think the first one, Phase 0, shows an incredible amount of promise. I can see me getting into that. I'm not saying I'll be particularly good at it, but for a single man developer, yeah, it was cool. The second one, it might actually be okay. It just needs a bit of tweaking, I think. But again, you're never quite sure with a demo, because they're having to take a vertical slice of it. They're kind of making maybe they're having to force a scenario in there that you know doesn't really exist within the game, just to show the game off. However, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, as Meatloaf said way back when. And I should be back on Sunday, and I think we'll play some Expedition 33. My brain's getting tired now. Play Expedition 33 on Sunday, probably. And then we'll take it from there in terms of where we go. I need to advance that story. I need to get it to at least the end of the second act. Snooze ads. Oh, of course. Go away ads. Right, let's see who's on. See who we can go and annoy. Right, who's... Oh, look. Everyone in the world is playing Elden Ring. I wonder why. Good God, Mario's playing Simulacra. I'm not going there. I hated that game. It was so bad. I could go and say hello to Deggy. Possibly. Because I don't really want to go and see Tots, because she's playing Repo, and I'm not a big fan of dumping people into multiplayer games. Will we go and see Deg? It's unusual for us to get the chance to say hello to Deg, so we could jump across and say hello to him. He's playing Night Drain, so we can have a look at that. In fact, let's go to Aggravation. Don't know how much longer he'll play, but we shall do it. We'll go and say hello on his new streaming schedule, which seems to be all over the place at the moment. Thank you very much, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate it. Spending your Friday night with me. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. At least we've got a couple of ideas for games that are coming down the track. As I say, I think there's a Steam Next Fest beginning next week. I think it might be next Friday, but I'm not 100% sure. It could well be next Friday, or it's the week after that. So hopefully there'll be tons of demos that we can pick up and play. So there's another week of going through various bits and pieces. We might play Among the Whispers Provocation. I'm going to try and play that a bit by myself over the weekend, just to see where the game's got to now. As I say, it's been patched. It's up to patch 1.05. So the dev is certainly cracking through with the patches. I keep threatening to put a poll in Discord to get the next big horror game that we'll play. I'll do that. I'll have a think about that and we'll get that sorted out. But as I say, probably Expedition 33 on Sunday night. Have a great weekend and I shall see you then. See you later. Bye.
Older than death. How are you doing? Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Wade, Kay, welcome in, guys. How you doing? I'm playing a online game currently, so I have to like tab back over. But you have my full attention. You have a good amount of my attention.